This is standard French Tarrasch. Here BC6 is mainly strong player plays. So this is also fine for black, but black should play this move. Even Queen D7 is little dubious, but it is still okay. We all know generally we should develop first knight, then bishop. That is the general rule. Like e4, e5, first we play knight f3. And here black played bishop c5, which is a dubious. Pause the video, find the correct move for white. White played here rook d1. If you have found rook d1, that's very good. If not, what is the idea behind d1? White wants to play knight e4. So this is a serious threat. The correct move for black was knight e7. Then you can go knight f5 or knight g6, bishop e7, short castle. This was the correct plan for black. But black didn't play accurately. So when opponent is making mistake, you should exploit it. So when white played rook d1, black thought, okay, knight e4 is a serious idea. That's why he played f5 to prevent knight e4. It's like f5 is a prophylactic move. Knight b3, bishop b6. Here white found a very interesting idea, bishop e3, rook b8. White wants to take this, because if you take this, there's a very interesting analysis I did. Pause the video and find a good plan for white. The correct move here is e4, takes, and rook f1. When the king is in the center, right? When the king is in the center, you should not worry about material. It is all about activity. It's all about attack. Intermediate move, rook f1. And then you play normal chess, queen into e4. White is completely winning. So after rook b8, pause the video, find a good plan for white. Here white played bishop c5, a very strong move. If he captures your bishop, then your knight push can improve. Like, okay, this tactic is coming, white is winning, and you have bishop b6 as a threat. You know, generally small kids, they capture whenever see the first opportunity, they grab the piece, whatever in front of them. So if he captures, then you capture, your piece position is improving. Knight is very good for, this is like outpost in a way. So this position, pause the video, find a plan for white. Here, there is a rule. The side where you are strong, you should play on that side. So white is strong in queen side because he has pawn majority. So you should play on the queen side. So either you play first queen a6, b4, a4, b5, or you can play direct b4 also. Up to you. He played queen a6, but the move order doesn't matter. First play b4 also. He played queen a6, yes, b4, 4. So knight f5 is about exchanging opponent's strongest piece. If opponent has any active piece, you should try to exchange it. That's why he played knight f5. Takes, take. There is another rule. When you can create pass pawn, you should do it very quickly. You should push your pass pawns very quickly. And here there is another rule. Knight is the best blockader. This is a very good example to show that such blockader is nothing special, like rook on b7. Now he wants to create the weakness, doing all this. because if black capture this, takes, probably f5 will come and you will take the f5. It's finished. So rook d7. Pause the video, find a good plan for white. White played here rook a1. What is the idea? Improving your badly placed piece. I mean, this guy did what job he wanted to do, or he is supposed to do. He did it. Now it's time to move it to this side. Yes, king f3. Pause the video and find a good plan for white. White played here f5. It's like a forcing move. Check, capture, threat. So here f5 is trying to exploit black's pawn weakness. Like this guy is out of the game, and he will be forever. He will try to protect this, stop this idea. He will be forever on b7 square, and you need some breakthrough. f5 takes, check. Without breakthrough, I think white cannot win this position. This is the only move. Take, pause the video and find a good move. White played bishop f4. It's like a intermezzo, and look, white just sacrificed 2 pawns. And if you capture this is also winning. White is completely winning this position. If you keep 2 rooks in the board, the win will be faster. Pause the video, find a last simple trick. Okay, you can play any move, you're winning. But here, white played rook into d. It's a cute small tactics. Pause the video and find a good plan for white. White played here bishop into f6. Generally, there is a rule you should not give bishop for knight unnecessarily. So this is just for outpost. And here, this is the good move, knight h5. Black will lose the control over d5 square. Let d4. For example, if he takes this, takes, and now if d4, you go here, takes, queen into c2. Pause the video and think. Okay, so this position, white will play rook c1, queen into b2, rook c7, and white is completely winning. There is a rule I told few days back in some video. I told in opposite color bishop, whoever has initiative, they will be clearly better. The initiative side will feel like he's a piece up. So you can understand this is like a piece up. Black is playing as if he's a piece down. Here white played knight d5, which was a big mistake. Pause the video and find the correct move order for black. Here black played a mistake. He played bishop into d5, which is a bad move. Black should have taken knight into d5. Probably he was afraid of knight on h5. I will tell you the reason. If takes, you just simply take. Queen into d5, queen into c2. Probably because of knight on h5, black was afraid. And it's like, we saw a ghost problem. Threats which does not exist. Simply queen into b2 was good. I mean, there is a queen into b2 serious threat with that. I mean, you capture everything and just take the pawn. Nothing really is happening. And there is a rule, whenever you are material up, you should exchange piece. Just black is more than fine. But black chose a wrong move order. And here white has a very cool intermediate move. Knight into f6, bishop into f6, queen into d5. White is having strong initiative. So choosing the right move order is very important. And we arrived at this end game. And this position is white is clearly better. This bishop is not doing much. I mean, if the guy is in d4 square I understand, if black can manage to, but it is most unlikely. Bishop d5. Pause the video and find a good move for white. White played here a3. For rook, you need some open file. There is a rule, whenever you can place your rook in the 7th rank, you place it. It feels like he's one pawn up. Whichever side has rook on the 7th rank, it feels like they're one pawn up. Okay, so write it down, this rule. Pause the video, find a good move for white. King f2. But the point is, black wants to play bishop e3 and bishop d4. He wants to activate his bishop. Whenever opponent makes any move, he should always ask what is the idea behind opponent last move. Pause the video and find a nice idea. Here white played d3. Again, asking the simple question. If it is black to play, what black will do? He wants to play c4, c3. Or even sometimes c4, b3. Because then only he can create counterplay against this pawn. Because later bishop c1 and bishop b2. This will be a threat. And if he does not do anything, white king will simply walk like this and he will build some serious pressure. Then sometimes even you can do exchange sacrifice if you want. But here he wants to play now c4. He prevented it. Pause the video and find a good plan for white. Sometimes one weakness is not sufficient to win. You need to create second weakness. Because now rook can't invade the 7th rank so easily. So here you can play from both the sides. White played here g4, trying to create second weakness. This is another important principle of chess, how to create second weakness. And okay, now he just blundered. White won the pawn.